Welcome students, in this class we are going to see how to receive inputs from the user and then add them. So to begin with, what we got to do is we would have to start off by including the libraries. So I would start off by typing the keyword include stdio.h. I would also include the other library. I will start with the data type int, the container main, because it's going to be returning an integer value. I want to place a comment to indicate to anyone who's reading the program what is the purpose of this program. So to receive inputs of two numbers from the user and to add them. So the data type is integer. So number 1, number 2, I'm going to add them. So naturally sum should also be there. So all three variables are declared to be as integers. Now I'm prompting the user to give the input. So printf, enter the first number. So he will enter the first number. I need to get that number, so I need to provide a scanf there. The format specification is D, and I need to save that in the variable number 1. Okay, coming out, printf, enter the second number. Scanf, specification %d, come out of it and store it in number 2. That's the variable number 2. Okay, now we need to add them. So sum is equal to number 1 added with number 2, and now I need to get it printed. So printf, the sum of the added number is equal to, I need to give the format specification, that's %d, comma, the sum. Okay, so, and then return 0. Maybe I will include a comment statement. The numbers are added here. So let us check for any errors. So I'm going to build it. Now when I build it, there is an error stating that there is some problem here. Apparently, if we go to the previous line, so whenever you see red ink, that there is something wrong with that line, you should check the line prior to that line, so a line before that line. If you were to see there, the termination symbol is not there. Instead of that, I placed a comma there, so that is why. So we should have a semicolon there. So now I'm building it. So when I build it, it says enter the number. So I'm entering 4, enter the second number 6, entering the number 6, and then it says sum of the added number is 10. It's nice, it's good. So now we are going to run it one more time. I'm going to run it one more time, and I'm going to give a number of this fashion. There is a limit to the numbers that we can give. I have given what, 6, 9, 10, 11 digit numbers, so there is an issue there. Okay, 11 digit number gives us an error. So let us check for a 9 digit number, 9, 8, 7, 6, 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let us see if addition is performed. So this is a 3, 6, 8 digit number, 8 digit number, and the addition is performed. But when we push it, there is an error. Okay, so that means there is a limit to the number of numbers we can add under the data type int. So that is one of the lessons that we have learned here. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the next way to get this number printed. Now in this case, I'm directly printing the number. Okay, now what if I want to say the sum of the added numbers, or in case if I want to print it like this, I want to write the statement, the output of the addition is, instead of saying a sum, I want the numbers to be printed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a specification there plus %d, and that is equal to %d, and then the number 1 comma number 2 comma the sum. So what does this do? It would receive the input from the user and then add the two numbers, and then when it's time for it to get it printed, it will print the first number with the second number equal to the result. So let us check for errors. Build it. There are no errors, so it is asking for input. I give 89 and then I gave 21. So it says the output of the addition is 89 added with 21 is 110. Okay, so this is the second way to write the output for the same program.